Well, here we are. We're in Sarasota, Florida. Today we're going to visit the Ringling Brothers Circus Museum. It's the John and Mabel Ringling Art Museum. One thing I didn't know when we were here was that the actual art museum is the official art museum of Florida. Didn't even know it was there. I did see that another big building. I just thought it was some kind of college or something like that. But anyway, what we went to was the big museum about circuses, because obviously there were the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circuses. Ringling Brothers, somewhere way back in the early 1900s, had bought out Barnum and Bailey, and so one of the Ringling Brothers lived here on this property, and he had a huge estate, and they've built a couple big buildings here just for the circus museum. One of the first ones we're going to see, here's the grounds. They had beautiful grounds with ponds and wildlife and things like that. So that's what we're looking at here, but we're on the way to the circus museum. Here we are. We're going to enter into a miniature world of circuses. It's called the Howard Brothers Miniature Circus. Anyway, so they had built this big extravaganza to show what circuses look like in the old days at 3/4 inch to 1 foot scale. And it's really amazing. They've got tents, they've got food court type things. They show what all the workers were doing behind the scenes. They've got all the animals. They show the big top and how people used to sit there, the cotton candy machines. They really went in depth, and it's real interesting. It takes quite a while just to walk through it, but we're showing it to you here. And then we're going to go to another building where they have the real life-size ticket booths and trolleys and things like that. Plus, Mabel and John Ringling had a big train section, a Pullman car that they used to live in on the road. It was called the Wisconsin. They've remodeled it, and they would drive around the country searching for new acts, new interesting people to have into their circuses. So that was a really interesting train car because it shows how they lived. It shows the bathtubs, the bedrooms, the kitchens. It was huge. Now after that, we're going to go visit the mansion that they have on the estate. Wow. 36,000 square feet of house. It kind of reminded me of the Downton Abbey shows that we had watched. Just how big it was, how they must have had lots of servants, how they had a calling system, all that type of thing. Clear back in the 1920s, it costs $1.5 million to build, because it was quite a deal, and it's right on the bay. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video. We sure enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd be so interested in circuses, but this really was fun to go to, and there's a lot of interesting things here. So we're standing in front of the ring. Oh,
It's circle.
so we're standing in front of the Ringling's private.
Train.
So we're standing in front of the Ringling's private Pullman car train section that they used as a house moving around the country to set up places to do the circus.
Yeah, it was like amazing because it's like you can take a bath there, cook and sleep and everything.
It was huge.
Yeah.
We just finished with the museum. Now it's time to go get something to eat.
Yeah, it was very beautiful. Oh, I really like it.
And the house was
Beautiful
huge too.
picture in the house, yeah.
And
Landscape, and I
the
was
setting
watching
there on the
birds.
bay.
I like birds, and I like this one.
That's the best news.